Today we're taking the toy train from Kalka to the town of Shimla.
It's amazing! Okay, come here. We're Keith and Dev, and if you're new here, we're two Canadians trying to experience as much of the world as we can. Currently, we're in India and have been loving it. Throughout our travels, we've taken many forms of transportation, most recently buses and trains in India. Today we will be taking our most unique train yet, a toy train through the mountains from Kalka to Shimla.
Subscribe to follow along.
We're looking for our Uber.
Yeah. Ouch. Alright, so we've made it to the Kalka train station, which is nice. And now we gotta head to
platform 6, which is here, to find our little train.
Oh,
so
cool.
This train is called a toy train.
It's the toy train. We're taking the Vista Dome specifically up the cool little railway that leads to Shimla, this like British colonial town. Well, the train's right here, so we can probably get on. You got the ticket?
Yeah, look it.
What's it say?
It says CNF EV4.
We bought our
EV6,
ticket with
so
we bought our ticket on 1 to go Asia, which is what we always use for transportation. This way?
yeah.
It's too early for anything for me. I can't like even speak. Devin's in charge of leading the way here.
Very simple. I think we might be facing backwards, so fingers crossed I'm okay.
It's filling up pretty quick. We have space behind our chairs, which is pretty convenient because we're here towards the end of the car. Since we're the only two chairs facing backwards.
Woo! That's okay.
We won't have to film other people behind us.
No, so we'll have everybody looking at us while we're filming.
That's right, everyone's looking at us while we're filming. Can I say this is not as nice as I thought it would be? Pictures made it look like brand new. It was supposed to look brand new. This looks like the older version. But it'll be cool. The whole point of this train is that it winds through the mountains really slowly. It's like a 5-hour train ride from 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. Well, at least I can lean out the window like this. Pretty cool. I'm still tired.
Yes, it was an early morning for us.
I felt like it was a 4-hour sleep.
Yeah, we actually, in order to do this train, we had to spend 2 nights in Shimla in terms of how the buses work from Dharamsala to get here.
We could have done it in one go, but we would have had like an hour of sleep in a park on a bench or at the train station. So
we decided to
stay in Chandigarh.
Yeah, spend a day in Chandigarh, which was actually a beautiful, beautiful city. So it was very nice, but we also got up very early.
So I think this is actually a fancier class, by the way, because you can get the wooden sort of benches with like an upright back, 90-degree back. I thought there was a new coach car and stuff, but I guess you don't know what you're gonna book sometimes. So this is it. So hopefully this is the right side of the train to be on. I think so. All right, the bathroom is right here. Not very tall. There are some flies here by the light. Dingy. But there's a Western toilet, a sink, and soap. Oh, no toilet paper, which is why you always bring toilet paper wherever you go here in India. But yeah, I gotta stand like this. That's it's kind of short. I'm not that tall, like 6'1". But you know, it is what it is. It's not bad. You know, it's actually nice compared to some that we've seen on the train.
So there is like a guy selling chai and stuff there.
Chaiwala.
Yeah, but we have some water and some instant coffee, so this is happening.
Oh man, this is pretty trashy.
No, it's not. It's fine. This is being resourceful. It's being resourceful.
We actually have some food here. Some cookies for later. Some chocolate. And actually some sweets. Mysore pack we tried, which is sort of like what's it called? Sugar fudge? Sucre la crème in Canada, fudge. It's the same sort of thing, but like
less
Indian
sweet,
take.
though.
Less sweet.
Nice,
it's made with ghee and milk.
Look at this looks. I think it's great.
I think a little Mysore and some instant coffee would be lovely. How is it?
Not bad at all.
All right.
It's like cold coffee. Cold brew on a budget.
Cold brew. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's good.
It does taste a bit like cold brew, doesn't it? It's kind of smooth.
It's nice.
It's weirdly fine.
See, you Mr. Complaining Pants? That's pretty good.
Mr. Complaining Pants. Look at this little sweet we got yesterday in Chandigarh. It's so good. It's honestly not as sweet as it looks, but it's really good. It's just a butter sugar stick with some cold brew coffee. Looks like we're about to head out. That was a long honk. By the way, since we're zigzagging through the mountains, both sides get really nice views. Right now the view's on that side. The sun's coming in this way. It's actually really quite relaxing. We're lucky we have a window right here. Some people have like offset like windows, so that we have actually quite a bit of window space. It's a lot less windy and shaky than a bus is, that's for sure. So we're really happy we're doing this and not a car, because that would be wild. Look at these roads. Tunnel's coming up. Oh, we're actually getting pretty close to the tunnel. I'll put my hand in. Woo!
Literally stand there for all 5 hours. That was like the coolest thing. I did not realize when it was a toy train that it'd be like the one in Sri Lanka that everybody knows about, that you just get to stand. Like, that would never be allowed in Canada. I was like standing outside, the wind was in my hair. Like, this is so cool. And you're just seeing these incredible views and seeing the train swish through the mountains. Like, I'm awake now. That was amazing.
Or was it the coffee?
Okay, so the coffee has woken me up, same with the fresh air, so it is now time for my breakfast. Not the healthiest breakfast, but I have a little chaga milk, and then one of the Mysore things that Keith had earlier, because they're gluten-free, so I can have one too. So a nice little sweet breakfast this morning. So I realized there's also another one that I forget the name of. It's made with chana though, so if you know the name, let us know below. And it's a bit less sweet, so I'll have that one first. Sweet for breakfast, nice and healthy. It's nice though.
The Kalka-Shimla Railway was built in 1898 to connect Shimla, the summer capital of India during the British Raj, with the rest of the Indian rail system. During its construction, 107 tunnels and 864 bridges were built along the 96.6 kilometer route.
So on my little walk, I was just counting, and there are 5 different carriages that are about the same size as this. So we actually booked this train like a month in advance because it does fill up quite quickly and quite often. I think you're only allowed to book a month in advance as well, just so you know.
getting higher and higher now in the mountains, and there's some pretty beautiful views and stunning shapes.
I was also surprised that we passed through that town. I didn't realize there were such big towns up in the mountains.
Yeah, that was a town of so long that we passed. But yeah, it keeps on going, I guess. There's a civilization
Yeah, it's impressive.
everywhere.
It is the most populated country, so it makes sense. Continuing with our healthy breakfast, we have some protein bars.
It's actually pretty cheap. They're like a little over $1 Canadian.
And
Which I thought would be
they were
$3 probably.
70 rupees, but anyways, we thought this was all we could find.
Mine was 75 actually. More expensive. I need you to open it though.
Oh.
Salted caramel, and what's yours? Cashew almond?
Cashew chocolate.
Cashew chocolate. Ooh. I've actually been carrying it around for a couple days now. So hopefully it's still.
Wow.
That looks pretty good.
And mine looks like this. How is it?
Pretty good, actually. It's got that like dense protein bar taste. And it's not too sweet.
And there's no gluten in it.
Are kind of cute, you know? Because usually Indian Rail is the same sort of train car, but these guys have like a bit of character. It's pretty cute.
This is so cool! Okay, come here.
This is so nice.
This is so cool. Also, with the breeze, it's like a perfect temperature. And where in the world can you just stick your body up a train?
Only in India, I think. I mean, probably.
And well, we know Sri Lanka has a train like this too.
But it's just so nice because we're not going that fast. I mean, it's called a toy train. We're going about, I don't know, 40 kilometers per hour, and then tunnel. Oh yeah, so cool.
Wow.
We're getting some nice views, peaceful atmosphere, just hanging off a train together. Woo! Now we're moving again. That's why we stopped, because there's another train coming in the opposite direction, which we'll be taking to get back.
The views just keep getting better and better. Also that you're just here standing, I can't get over. There was a big cliff, sorry Mom, I didn't film it on purpose.
This is beautiful. The air is fresher and cooler. The trees are humongous and very green.
This is beautiful.
Very tall trees. Oh.
We gotta go in.
Hi guys, please subscribe.
Lovely.
Did it, we're here.
Nice. Grab your stuff.
Yippers.
Well, see you, train. It was lovely. Bye. Nice. We're in Shimla now.
We made it!
Cool. That wasn't a bad ride at all. That was a lot of fun. I recommend it.
Totally recommend it.
I'm happy I booked that out like weeks ago, by the way.
No, it was more than a month in advance, just you know.
More than a month ago, I reserved this on One to Go Asia because things get booked up so fast here.
We were trying to even book a train that's in 10 days and it's already full, so we haven't even learned our lesson.
We recommend it. If you want to see more videos and our video in Shimla, it'll be coming up next, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.
Some of these spots are really tight. Like this. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Keith, I don't like that. Come back in the tree.